Happy New Year! Wanted to get at least one video out before the end of the day. Hopefully it'll get out before January 2nd. And then tomorrow I'm going to try and do Tiny Leaders. I need to cover the graveyard rule with Tuk Tuk and Child of Alara. When a creature dies, it has to go to the graveyard to get the token, or it has to go to the graveyard to get the effect. And when commanders die, they can be put in the graveyard or the command zone. So the trigger word's a little confusing, but the official ruling is that it has to go to the graveyard. Alright, that's out of the way. I hope your New Year's has been going okay so far. We're one day in. Don't worry about resolutions. It's silly to put a restriction on yourself. If you want to better yourself, look at what you were doing last year and see how you can improve. Or try and pick up a good habit every once in a while. I'm going to try and eat more fresh fruits, and I'm going to exercise more. I'm going to start using portion control, etc. And I mean, it's tough because I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm not exactly out of shape. I mean, I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I can pinch quite a bit of that. The only problem is I do have muscle and definition and all those things. Am I going to delete this video? No, I won't. That's sure. I don't care making a fool of myself every once in a while. That's fine. That's all a part of being alive. And it's fun. I can look back on this and laugh. So, wanted to get out a video, and I didn't have any real stuff to do. I have something I'd like to unbox and show you that. I'd like to show you the Tiny Leader decks. And I still haven't gone over the gifts I got from Christmas. I work quite a bit, and I get home and I'm tired. I've got two adorable cats that would rather climb up on me than let me do anything, and frankly, I'm fine with that too. So, for this video, I thought I would try something I've never done before. And this isn't a New Year's resolution. This is just something that I think I should do more often. Push myself creatively and push myself to try and be a little bit more out there, try and be social. The other thing is, if I can make fun of myself on the internet, and if I can do something under the threat of being made fun of on the internet, really, I have nothing to fear. Nothing in the world to fear. And that sounds silly because the internet really can't hurt you. They, do something you're passionate about, and nobody should be able to say anything otherwise. That won't stop them from trying, but you'll know better. Otherwise, now I might have to delete the video because now I'm not making any sense. Anyway, something I'm passionate about is songwriting. As strange as that might sound. Because I wanted to sing a little bit, although I'm not a very good singer, but that's not going to stop me. And I can't sing any songs that are copyrighted, so I have to sing something original anyway. So one of the things I thought I'd do is I wrote a song about a TV show that I used to watch a lot when I was little. My sister and I were homeschooled, and one of the things that my father would do was he would let us run a TV while we did our schoolwork. So we would leave it on the Sci-Fi Channel, and we would watch a marathon or mini marathons of Lost in Space, the campy Irwin Allen sci-fi show. It's actually a really endearing show. The special effects were pretty cool. Gosh, it was fun, And that was over 20 years ago. And I just like the show so much that I kind of keep a record in my head of episodes, what things happened on episodes, and it makes a very fun story, and I can translate that to a tribute song to Lost in Space. And that's what I thought I'd do, and I'd do it a cappella because I don't have any instruments. I can play something on a piano, I can pick out a melody, and I even have an idea of how it should sound, but I don't have any instruments or musical talent enough to play any instruments, and I don't have a piano to practice on. Maybe we'll see how that works by this time next year. But I like it. It's a tribute to Lost in Space. The name of the song is I.D.A.K. It started because there was this one character on the show called I.D.A.K, an android, silver skin, dressed a lot like Superman for some reason, except red styrofoam type hat. You know, plastic styrofoam type hat that came down to right about here and down like this. And his name was I.D.A.K, and he was a robot. And his name was I.D.A.K because he would always say crush, kill, destroy. I don't know why I'd say crush, because that's not in his name. The name I.D.A.K means instant destroyer and killer, because and has to be a word that you have to... Like I said, this was really campy, but I loved it. And one of our favorite things to do was I.D.A.K would always questions his existence in the episode. Like, should he be doing this? Should I do that? Should I do the other thing? Because he doesn't actually know. And that's our little joke in our family, was that his name was I.D.A.K because it said, I don't actually know. What does that thing on your chest mean? I don't actually know. And 20 some odd years later, that became the idea of the song, which is, of course, I've titled it I.D.A.K, I.D.A.K. And I'd like to sing it. And we'll see how it goes. A cappella. Let's see. Have to psych myself up a little bit. All right. Life's a joke and I don't get it. I'm pretty green and I'll admit it. Ask me how I do and I'd say, well, you see my thoughts I keep, they are my own. And if I reap, they must be sown. The time is ripe, this vegetable rebel. Dropped right out of the robot factory. Stamped out my circuitry on silicon and gold. All alone, it's I, myself, and me. No others could there be. Perhaps they broke the mold. Destroy them and kill them and do it instantly. That is what they order me. I'm just doing as I'm told. Look around and tell me what you've seen. Ask me what those letters mean. Across my chest in bold, I.D.A.K. Well, I don't actually know. 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 Tell me how you've never lost your way. How you've never had to say, I can leave, I can't go home. Crashing down into a disarray, all the stars that look the same, no matter where you roam. Friendly faces you're always meeting, just acquaintances always fleeting. You could be surrounded and alone. The robot tucks you into bed, sincerely pats you on the head, says, look at you, look at how you've grown. Well, left alone to my pursuits, I ate my fill of forbidden fruits. Then I grew up and thought the world got small. Now I pull the rain clouds from the air, wash the raindrops through my hair as it burns. The pain of it all. And don't ask me where it hurts, because I don't actually know. 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 Life's a joke and I don't get it. I'm pretty green and I'll admit it. Ask me how I do and I'd say, well, you see my thoughts I keep, they are my own. And if I reap, they must be sown. The time is ripe, you vegetables rebel. And if they ask what you're rebelling against, you say, I don't actually know. 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 There you go. 10 minutes. Happy New Year, everybody.